Is January 10th, 2024. And we are actually under the radar, or over the radar, in regards to this new platform called CryptoBot that has been paying and has given me a withdrawal. Before we dive into the actual website like we always do, let's check some of the status of this particular ecosystem, right? I want to check the status of it as far as if it's paying outside of the pocket, because I mean, of course, I want to show you my withdrawals, right? I want to show you exactly what I've been doing in this ecosystem and how it's been, working well for me. But before we do that, we have to go into our lovely H metric and just see what others are saying. I want to set that as a standard for people, so that way they don't give false information, right? So, crypto bot paying, that's a good thing. So H metrics is saying that this sucker is still paying. All right. It looks like also HYIP check as well is saying that it's still paying. So these are all good things when you have counterparts that are still reporting that this particular ecosystem is printing money still. With that being said, let's go into the actual dashboard itself and what I've been receiving and all the good stuff that's been happening to me particularly. Let's go into that, shall we? So, without any further ado, let's go right into the withdrawal. I did a withdrawal the other day just to see if everything is still copacetic. It is. Currently withdrew about $24.67. Mind you, I only put $250 into this particular platform, right? So, with that being said, that's 10%. That's 10% of my profits back within a matter of 2 or 3 days, which is amazing. Now, of course, a lot of this particular investment here was helped by referral commission here and there. I'm not gonna lie, you guys joined in. You guys love this thing. I have at least 9 referrals, I believe. Yeah, 9 referrals. I'm not sure exactly how much money they put in there, but every once in a while, in my recent trades here, I want to see the actual bot giving me what I need in order to profit. But as you notice, as you go down here, by the way, you're gonna see some negatives, which is quite interesting, right? Like it almost is like telling us, in a sense, like this is a real trading bot, because with any real trading bot, you're gonna have losses, right? For sure gonna have losses with any type of real trading bot. But I mean, if it wasn't real, right, you probably won't have that much losses, right? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's dive further into this platform, shall we? So with this particular ecosystem, as you can see, once again, like it's actually showing positive trades, right? It also shows negative trades. And it's done that consistently, actually, ever since it started. It's made profits, it's had losses, it's made profits. So if we go back into our dashboard here, we will see that so far I've gotten a 3% gain on my 250, right? There's about $3.03 in here as far as just referral commissions, or maybe that could be from here. But what happens essentially is this will show me my total profit and loss. All right, so I've actually profited $10 from this 250 since I joined this platform. And then of course, going down through your recent trades, you click on view all, and if you click on the actual the bot, you can see AI trading history, daily summary. Can give you that? For example, yesterday, I actually went down 0.89%. The day before that it was up. The day before that was up, and the day before that was up. So we have these times where we see these minor, up and downs, but it seems to catch itself later on during the day to be a profit, even if it's 0.5 or 0.8 or 9%. Profit is profit. But I do definitely like the fact that I see the ups and downs, and then on top of that, if I go to a particular trade that didn't go well, I can simply click view chart here, and it literally will tell me the entry point on when it actually went in to do that trade, which is pretty cool. So with this particular ecosystem, you really don't have to have too much, that you got to do in order to start trading, really. I mean, it's really just, It's really just a part of the game. So, with that being said, I wanted to tell everyone out there that this is actually working. It's actually working quite significantly. As you see right here, so I did a withdrawal of $25 or $26, so to speak. But as you can see, there's profits coming in from the AI bot profile, which is right here, along with stuff coming in from just referrals in general. You'll see referral bonus there, AI bot profit there, referral bonus there. So, from a conglomerate of you guys joining, along with the actual bot doing what it needs to do, it's starting to become a decent play for 2024. And I wanted to sit here and show you guys exactly what I'm doing, just to kind of give you like a heads up in the system. Now, I personally would recommend you guys, if you can, to go to your KYC here and turn on your what you call security settings, your Google Authenticator settings, so that way you 2FA in. That way you keep your funds safe in case of anybody trying to get in or do any malicious attacks or whatever it may be, just to get into your system. So, anyways, with that being said, if you do have friends in here that you want to be able to send funds for them to invest, simply click on P2P. You can do a new P2P transfer by simply putting the username, full name, and then the amount that you want to transfer over to that person. There's a 5% fee, that's FYI, but that's just something that I wanted to keep you guys aware of. Beyond this, CryptoBot has started to be a very oppressive situation. Again, I don't recall, and I could be wrong, but I honestly do not recall any type of platform that I've experienced thus yet that has shown me not only profit, but of course losses. And this is what makes this particular ecosystem really interesting, just due to the fact that obviously with real trading going on, we're gonna experience losses. And the whole thing is we want to make sure that those losses obviously are a lot less than those profits. That's how we're able to win and actually see things how they are. So I'm really interested to see how this thing plays out, because it makes me think that is it a system where it's gauging the P&L as far as from the other investors that might be in the system to help stabilize and bring a longevity to the platform? I don't know. But I do know one thing is that it is appearing to show losses in your trades, which is, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think that's actually transparency at its finest. Are they real? Again, I don't know. There's not like there's transactions like hashes that are being placed on here as if they were receipts. But for the most part, it seems pretty standard, as they say, right? One moment, please. So, by visiting HYIP or HMetrics, I was able to find that the period date of this actual .com was registered from November 6, 2023 to November 6, 2024. It might have been a domain that they've had for a while, then they simply started to actually use it, which is, I guess, a sense of warming the domain up, or so to speak. Something interesting just to kind of keep your eyes on, right, is there's other projects that are using what they call a ECHYP script. Now, all these platforms that have came out in the past, they've used this exact same script too. So it's like these platforms, they use these particular programming, websites and to start things up. And as you can see here, right, there's some that's been paying for 161 days. Crypto Rhino here looks like it's been paying for 161 days, still going. This one's at 12 days, right? So I wonder though, just to do my math, you know what I'm saying? If I take all 113 HYPs here, right? And it gives me a start date, as you see. The one that we're currently on right now, it says it started December 29th, though that the registration Well, this is when they came in, as far as when they came in and became an investor, which was December 29th. Doesn't necessarily mean that the actual project started December 29th whatsoever. It just means that they came in with that investment on December 29th. Now, but since then, it's been about 12 days. And there's one particular website, which is HMetrics or HY, I believe, the Russian website that's monitoring it, right? But as you can see, it's only got one monitor. So that's just to keep a good lookout for it. Me personally, I love when I see a website has, or a platform, has more than one monitor. I love to see them have 3, 4, 5. Like, for example, look at this one right here. Pardon me. So you see right here, it says King Payments, right? Even though it's not paying, it had 7 people in it, basically in a discovery mode to see if it's something that they were paying. It's having more eyes on a particular project, so to speak. But it went for 133 days, and these are one of the great ones, I guess. But yeah, if you can get over 100 days on these guys, then you're obviously in clear profits, and that's what I'm hoping this one comes out to be. And so that's just a little FYI. But again, if I click on CryptoBot here, what other information can we pull from this? Well, it looks like there's another platform that another website per se that decided to oh no, they're the same. HYI. Okay, so basically from the December 28th they changed their status from waiting to paying. That's from January 7th, but this particular ecosystem actually got paid out, I believe, which was sooner than that. I personally got paid on this particular ecosystem yesterday. My downline as well, on my upline as well, got paid yesterday on this thing here. And it will tell you, like I said, they do the best of their abilities to find out which of these things are paying and are not paying, right? And like I said, they will tell you if something's not, coming in right, then give it a day or two, it'll come back and it'll say not paying. But for now, this is paying. So I wanted you guys to take in consideration CryptoBot. If you wanted to invest, go ahead. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm simply kind of doing my due diligence. I've been in this space for quite a while, for years. I've seen things go up, go down. I've seen all types of different plays, interviews, you name it. But I'm just a guinea pig at the end of the day, throwing my money in here and seeing if it's something that is going to be worth our while. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me via Telegram. I have a chat. I have a group. We can discuss some of the concerns or some of the exciting things that you may see happening this year in DeFi. But yeah, right now CryptoBot seems to be a steady play that hopefully will take us to the 100-day mark. We got 90-something days to go. Within that happening, with the particular ecosystem offering what it offers, we should be able to see 3, 4, 5x gains. But again, that all really goes down to really what this ecosystem puts out and the type of community that gathers behind this ecosystem to even impact it even stronger. As we know, climates change. As we know, stock markets change. The strategies that worked in 2017 for the stock market may not just work in 2024, But as for now, this particular CryptoBot seems to be making more profits, right? More profits than actual losses. Let me repeat that. This CryptoBot is currently making more profits than losses, though we're seeing losses accumulate in our day-to-day trades, as you see here. We're still in profit. So anytime that you can be in profit in something like this is a wonderful thing. If you scroll down even further, you're gonna see a AI trading overview, almost like a pie chart almost, that shows you literally the profits and losses of the day-to-day transactions that are happening, along with, of course, some of your recent deposits and your withdrawals. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube wanting to show you guys a little bit of how this crypto bot is working. I've done a successful withdrawal, and now I'm simply going to just upload this to my YouTube channel and so show you guys a little bit of transparency that you may have not seen before. With that being said, you guys have a wonderful, 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 blessed day. I will see you on the other side. Ask any questions as you must. Comment below. Make sure to subscribe and like that button. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, blessed day. I'm Low Key Buddy signing out. Bye-bye.